the new Outworld Order episode 8, where we are only 5 weeks behind on the news. So not too bad. We are gonna be skipping over a few of the things that are really old that I don't think we're gonna be informing anyone about, which is like the Summon of Time,
Right.
and all that fun stuff. But we do have still a lot of stuff happening in the competitive scene that we can talk about, from Combo Breaker to DreamHack to the Mortal Kombat New Jersey, E-League, and a couple of online series that are happening as well, is pretty much what's going to be on the docket today. I'd say the biggest one, getting into everything. Before I do that, though, maybe I should introduce us, because I haven't even done that yet, because I am a terrible host / streamer.
Professional, by the way.
Streamer plus.
As I took a sip in the middle of that as well. Welcome everyone to New Outworld Order episode number 8. I am Mr. Aquaman. To my, I got it right this time. Did you see that? To my, was it my right, your left? I don't even know. The guy over there, the man who didn't get top 16 at Combo Breaker, Jer.
Great, thanks.
Congrats on breaking your curse, though.
That's good.
The curse is broken.
The curse is broken. It took 4 years, but I finally drowned in pools at a tournament.
Sorry, onward and upward, brother.
I
Onward and
have
upward.
something to say about that,
Oh god.
but I'll wait until after this introduction.
Okay.
And
Yeah, you're keeping this going. If you blew me up, you're going.
okay,
first.
and above him, walking into Combo Breaker with the same OS as Evo. I don't play this game,
It's
Big D.
Big down player, dude.
And gonna make top 8 anyway.
I hit chairs in my off time when I compete.
Just sip up on that.
I don't have anything else to say. I'm disgusted.
Adds in it,
He
dude.
literally shows up to a tournament. And he's like, "Man, Sekiro's been a great game."
I mean, is Sekiro not like a godlike game, though?
Top 8 later.
Now he's a meme, dude.
That now I
When
can
the
get it hard.
Addy kicks in, dude.
Daddy boys.
For the record, I was not on anything. I was just super tired and wired on caffeine. That's my defense. To my fucking... Well, on my screen it's up,
Oh,
but...
you're right. I have to change your.
Yeah.
Yeah, you screwed me up, man. Because
You're pointing the right way. No, you're pointing the right way.
No,
This is it?
Yep, you got it.
Okay.
You got it.
To my right, you're...
They're right
Wait.
too. Yep. Yeah, they're right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Go ahead and introduce yourself, Amanda.
I'm Romanova, Amanda. I'm a filthy Cassie main. We're on crack.
Fucking get him out of here. We're surrounded.
Yeah, so my blow up was just that, like, don't sweat it, Jer, because there are literally people that made it out of their pool that you were better than. So you just had a tough run, bro. You just had a tough run.
Not mass.
Right?
It's fine. I'm not mass. I'm mass. It's fine.
Imagine listening to me, by the way.
Huh?
I did listen. Nothing. Don't listen to Ryan.
Okay, anyway.
Because
Alright,
I didn't.
I'm not,
so.
dude. He pulled a Madsen, dude. He was throwing chairs. I saw a Devil May Spy, like, sitting up in the front row, hoping he'd get another camera moment, like with a chair hitting him and stuff, but it
It's
didn't
okay.
happen.
I saved everybody from the
Didn't
chair,
quite make it that
apparently.
far.
Yeah, it didn't make it that far. He was like hoping. He was like, "Can I get this moment part 2?" But it did not happen.
As we are
I'm
segueing,
sorry.
Denied the chair.
as we are segueing into Combo Breaker, can we talk about how great the camera was?
Bro,
Amazing.
Just
it was so good.
Just in general, not only the quality, but during matches, getting the entire crowd involved in between matches, I thought was a phenomenal experience for
I
hopefully
really love
viewers
the
at home.
interviews.
Yeah,
I love the interviews, dude.
The interviews from Warner Brothers were in there as well. In between breaks, we had metal music playing the whole fucking time.
Hey, sponsored by Roadrunner Records.
Roadrunner
Me and Jer heard a
Records.
couple bangers, didn't we?
Yo,
Let's go.
first of all, shout
Bro,
out
they're
to
playing
Gojira. Shout
they're
out to
playing some
Currents, dude.
turnstile, bruh.
Yo, shout out to Turnstile.
Shout out to turnstile, dude.
these boys right here.
Currents, dude.
boys.
They were blasting Currents all weekend. I was all for it.
Yeah, so just again, I have so many bands that I grew up on that are on Roadrunner, just a fucking list of them, and so that's absolutely incredible. I thought that was, I mean, the numbers speak for themselves. 45 to 48,000 peak on Saturday, and was it 55,000 peak on Sunday during finals, something like that.
Correct.
The numbers speak for themselves. It was probably one of the best tournaments that's ever happened for Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
I think it was probably I would think it was the strongest start for an NRS game.
100%.
I think I honestly, numbers wise and viewers wise, I think it was the strongest one. Even entrance wise, I don't think the first combo breaker of any NRS game reached that kind of entrance.
Has an
Probably
Evo
not,
reached
dude.
that kind of entrance?
Big D, no tournament has ever reached that number of entrants at combo breaker.
Really?
Yeah, that was like record, dude.
Yeah.
That's kind of insane. And for that to be in our community, that's kind of sick.
That's pretty OD.
Yeah, that's
right.
insane.
Yeah, so I mean, from an audience perspective, man, it was just great production value. One of the funniest things to me ever was that they bleeped out like Sonic cussing all these words when he was like talking shit during the thing. But then, because it's British slang, Foxy got away with calling his opponent a slag, dude. That means slut.
I saw it, but you know they just didn't know. So I guess he just
no, they didn't know. He got away with just being like, "Yo, you slut, dude."
Doesn't mean that here in the States. That means what the hell did he just say?
We'll allow it. We'll allow it. That ain't no English. That there.
Although it wasn't the F words, just let it rock, I guess.
I was told by our Australian invaders. Shout out to Spooter, by the way. Awesome guy.
Dude. No,
Spooter was so funny.
He taught me what a Drogo was.
Spooter knocked me out of pools, bro. I got washed by Cabal, dude.
Apparently, people thought that wasn't an Aussie saying, and he goes, "No, it is, and it's bad. Like you are the worst of the worst people if you get called." It was a Drongo, which is what Kano actually says that in the game, and everyone's like, "Is that a slang term in Australia?" And he's like, "Oh yeah, that's it. You do not want to be a Drongo."
Well, what is that like the equivalent to?
He told me, but I think I forgot what the exact
I'm gonna have to
translation.
Look that
up. And we got to show both him and Waz deep dish in Chicago, which is fantastic.
Oh, that's awesome, dude.
I heard the place was pretty good.
Illuminati's.
Dude, that's the one I posted to tell everyone to go to. Fuck Giordano's, dude. Go to Illuminati's.
It was only carry out, so we had a picnic in the grass of this center because we were like, we're not backing down from doing this, and we took 3 separate Ubers to get here.
I had Red Lobster. So.
You did. So a second group showed up with like Dragon, and of course Dragon's gonna be like, I'm not doing that. That's beneath me, and walked right over to Red Lobster.
Wow, dude.
Well, we were talking about on the way because the whole story is that we were all in the Uber on the way to Illuminati's.
Oh shit! Were you there, Ryan?
Yeah, I was there. And we were looking at it, and I saw Brendan's tweet with the picture saying, "Hey, they forgot to tell us that, or Google didn't tell us that there's no dine-in for this, so it was only takeout." I was like, "Fuck!" And Dragon's like, "Yo, what about Red Lobster? It's right next door." I'm like, "I did not fly to Chicago to go to Red Lobster." We ended up
and then you ended up going to Red Lobster. And let me tell you, that pizza was fucking great, and it was so cool. And I'll never forget this. Just kind of, we're sitting in grass on a nice sunny, beautiful day in Chicago. I got Joshua Gray over here laid out with his coat, like, and he's reading a Game of Thrones book while eating deep dish pizza. And we got
living the dream.
Living the dream. We got the twins talking old Mortal Kombat, the Australians, a bunch of guys there just eating pizza, hanging out. It was so fucking cool. That's, guys, when you travel, that's one of those moments that's like, you don't get that anywhere else.
No, that's super wholesome too.
Yeah.
I saw the picture of it where everyone's just like, it was almost like a FGC picnic.
Yeah, and I've also really never seen Pig of the Head happier, ever.
Yeah, he was super happy.
He got, and I didn't know you could do this. He got a pizza that was a deep dish pizza from there that was keto, where all of the bread
is sausage.
Sausage. It's
yeah, I've had that before there. Yeah.
Hold up, we're flying out.
Wait, I didn't even know that was a thing. I kind of want to try
that. After he ordered it, I went, oh my god, I've fucked up.
So I've had Lou's twice when I lived in Chicago, and the first time was just regular like Lou's, and it is carry out, and then the second time was the sausage crust, and it's okay. Like I prefer the regular, even if the other one's a little bit healthier, because it's so salty of a sausage crust. It's not like, it's just too salty. I feel it's not terrible, but it's not as enjoyable. So
yeah, I feel like, I mean, especially if you're gonna do deep dish, I mean, count it as a cheat meal for what it is. Just enjoy it.
Also,
have it the way it's meant to be had.
First off, let me blow a big D here. He's the one that convinced me to get off my diet for a deep dish.
Wow, dude.
Whoa, I just told you to live a little. The choice was up to you, first of all.
And then
I'm not sitting here and put a gun in your head.
And then he goes to Red Lobster.
I mean, you and I were trying, when you came out for Earthrealm Dojo, we were trying to look for something like somewhat decent, and then you're like, you know what, fuck it, we're gonna get this shitty Chinese food, dude. It's my favorite.
It was fantastic.
Funny how that works. Now you're just picking who's gonna be the victim. You're a dick.
It was fantastic. That being said, though, Amanda didn't tell me, hey, this is what we're gonna do.
Sometimes you just gotta nut up and enjoy it.
Or this is what you should do. I went, you know what sounds great? Cheap ass Chinese food. And we got some cheap ass Chinese food, and it was fantastic.
I mean, sometimes Chinese food really hits.
And it was next to the liquor store. Win.
It was next to the liquor store.
That's how you know it's like good Chinese food.
We actually ordered the Chinese, got liquor, went back and picked it up. Like, it was bam, bam, bam.
It's literally the perfect evening.
That was awesome. Earthrealm Dojo happened since our last show as well. That's how long it's been since our last show. We are
That's wild, because that was May 4th, dude.
Behind. We are an entire month behind.
To summarize that event, the thing that I liked about it, like, as somebody who was involved in, like, organizing it, was that nobody really complained. I think the only thing people said that could have been, like, done better was, like, just more experienced people, like, running brackets. But that's, like, any major...
Yeah, for real.
So that's like good advice, but
that's pretty rare to find too at a local level. Like that's just something that people aren't used to having to do or anything like that. I remember running just locals, and there's so much you know, from competitors. They can be longtime competitors, and you say, hey, can you run a bracket? And they're like, no.
Dude, we got some dude that was like just an Access Replay employee. And we're like, have you ever run brackets before? And then Darius sits down with him with the little Smash GG like tablet, and he's like, do you have 10 minutes, sir? And he's like, yeah. And he's like, all right, well, I'm gonna show you how to run brackets. And Darius like trained him on the little tablet for like 10 minutes, dude. The guy was okay at it. But I guess like
that's what you got to do.
The one thing I couldn't see because I was helping Aquaman. Thank God too that we flew out Aquaman to be a commentator, or else it would have just been me and whoever, which it wouldn't have been as good. Like, but we got to work together, which ended up a lot of people really liked it, had a good time, like in the stream, and the production was great because Data FGC does a great job with production, and they were the people doing the production there for the stream and for the mics and you know, sound in the monitor and everything like that. Everyone was watching on the big screen, and they set up all the chairs for everyone to sit in, so there was like front row seats. It was just really good event. Also, but we have so much to talk about, so
we can take one thing away from that: the birth of Offline Ninja Killer.
Oh yeah, that was the coolest part of the storyline. Yeah, right.
I gotta say that round 1 versus King, we all thought, and Amanda can back me up here, we were 100% like, whoever signed up as Ninja Killer is not the real Ninja Killer.
The Twitter didn't link to his Twitter. Yeah. It was a random Twitter.
We were like, this is a troll. It's not happening. Oh, he has to face Forever King round 1. Oh, it's really him.
It was actually Ninja Killer, dude.
And then he reversed 2-0. Like, he got cooked that first game. Like, that shit was ugly. And then all of a sudden, it's like he just got used to it.
Yeah, he said that it was a culmination of nerves and, you know, everything you expect for a first offline experience from that young man. But
his family was there too, supporting. So shout out to them.
His family. I got to interview him. Great kid. Wants to compete more. Very humble. Just said he had a great time. And used it as a great learning experience. So shout out to Earthrealm Dojo. Over 100 entrants and Ninja Killer taking it. That was absolutely incredible. But if you want, we can get right back to Combo Breaker. Is there anything else you want to talk about? That any of you guys want to talk about as far as your overall perspectives of the event, your likes, dislikes, anything like that?
With Combo Breaker?
With Combo Breaker, yes.
I had no real dislikes. They were much better this year with rotating out setups, because they know how the setups get when they're on for so long.
And so many Bluetooths connected.
Yeah, that's not an option select. That's a real thing. When setups are running for that long, they get overheated, and literally between that and the Bluetooth devices in the area, inputs literally do not come out. That's just what happens. They had issues with it in the past, and this year they were super aggressive with rotating out setups, and it was perfect. I barely heard anybody really complain about it. There's always going to be a few, but it didn't run rampant the way it used to in previous years. And we've all been to comic breakers before. We know that shit's real.
Oh yeah. I mean, when the auction tournament happened and I got on there, I was fucking flabbergasted by the input delay that was on that setup. That now it hadn't been rotated. It was on there all day long.
Who'd you get for the auction tournament?
To me, I got Kotal Khan. I paid
nice.
I paid $90 to eat shit and die. And then the next night I paid $100 to eat shit and die in a Texas V4 and a 10v10. I paid $190 to eat shit and die with Kotal Khan.
Thank you very much, though. That paid for my trip.
You guys almost took it too. Like there was this. I think I have more friends like that I know better in Florida, but I was rooting for Texas at one point just because of how good Deoxys was doing, dude.
Who wouldn't root for us?
Yeah, I like how you say that, and Deoxys types in the chat at the same time.
What's going on, Deoxys? We will be talking.
Dude, I feel like Deoxys has been sitting there just waiting, like they're gonna get to it. They're gonna get.
I was getting dirty looks because he did the fucking crushing blow with Garrus, and I'm like, you know, maybe a little having a good time, and I'm in the back of the audience, and I'm like, judo chop, and like, dude, like I just get some eyes that are like, who the fuck, like, calm down.
Because everyone hates Garrus, but Garrus is one of those weird characters where even though he's so obviously broken, he's so hyped to watch them. Yeah. Like those crushing blows are so hyped to see.
Oh my
I don't
goodness.
know why, because I hate them.
Okay, that's actually the next topic, and we will get to the 10v10 next. But man, that's gonna be something great to talk about. Jared, do you have anything about your experience at Comebreaker?
Honestly, low key, what no one talked about, one of the best things was that the Wi-Fi actually worked.
Yes.
It worked for me.
It worked fine for me.
I had issues
Mine
with
was off and on.
I had issues with it way in the back, behind the.
Well, how about you just don't be in the back and come out with the masses?
My bad. I was getting paid to be there, Jared, to be in the back.
How about, then pay to use your data.
That's true.
That's facts, though. No, that was definitely awesome because, even though it was all spotty back there, we had tablets with the brackets up, and we were able to cycle through them on the Wi-Fi, which was awesome. Even from a commentary standpoint, having that Wi-Fi there was pristine. Couple of things. Like I said, the camera and the interaction in the crowd I thought was at an all-time high. Was incredible. Some of my favorite moments are from that. You can see the picture of me and Jer in the crowd.
Amazing.
Just wholesome as fuck.
Absolutely amazing.
There's a video of me with a really young kid that was just there to play in Mortal Kombat that I'd never met before. Really young kid, and he was so nervous, and he was I don't know what the word is, shy. He was very shy, and so when the camera got on him, all of us were just like putting the spotlight on him, and he was just having an absolute blast. It was so cool to give him like that first offline experience. And I met so many people that were at their first offline event that said they were having the time of their lives, just being in the crowd, being back at the pools, either getting on stage, just having a great time. It was a great experience with Comebreaker 2019.
It really was. And obviously, you know, I always tell people, like, I'm sure it happened to all of us, but like, it was really cool to like see people actually come up to you and just say, hey, you know, it's my first tournament. Like, they asked for advice or they just wanted to get a picture or something like that. I think that was super cool. And that happened more at this tournament than I think it's ever done.
I agree.
For an NRS game. At least for me. I don't know about you guys, but like there seemed to be a lot of newcomers into the offline scene, and I actually I love that.
Yeah.
I absolutely love that. Like people that wanted to compete but were really just kind of there for the experience, and then they really got the experience with the way that Comebreaker was ran this year, which was really sick.
It was mad fun. One of the dudes that I beat in polls was like talking to me about like hardcore music, and it was kind of sick. I told him, "Do you know Jer?" Because he would like to also talk to you about this.
It's like what you guys are like one of the few people that you could talk to for hours about music like that too. Talking about the 10v10, my only gripe with it, and it's not even really a gripe, it's more of a regret.
No, do it. Yeah, say it. I know what it is.
I wish it didn't start so late.
Yep.
I wish it wasn't at the very end of a night where everyone was all stressed out from a day of pools. That was, I mean, literally just to make top 24 was the second day. So then pool started at 10 a.m. that morning, and the exhibition, we didn't start the first match, like after setting up forever, probably till about 11:45. And the later matches, because it really went the distance, the later matches didn't start until 2:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
And that made me feel, not even just for Florida, but for Texas as well, because both scenes are so stacked. I feel like both teams could have played so much better, and there just could have been more energy from everybody if it was even, I don't even want to say if it was on the first night or just at an earlier time. Like pools are done at like 7 o'clock, y'all start at 8 o'clock, like something like that. Because
it was, there was a very big, like, chickens running around with their heads cut off for like 2 hours straight, 3 hours.
Yeah.
Maybe it was about three hours of us literally running around, getting all together, getting all the money together, getting the actual stream together, getting everything ready took for goddamn ever. But it was worth everything.
It was worth every little bit of sleep that we all lost. And I know that was like on a lot of people's mind, because the next morning was top 24. Like that's where, you have to be ready for that competition. And that went up till 3 o'clock in the morning.
3 o'clock. Yep.
But the fact that it went the distance, like we all called it would. No one actually sat there and was like, oh, it's going to be a wash. Like I think my original prediction was 10-8 and it was 10-9. Like it literally went down to the last game, which is sick to me. It was perfect for the community. The crowd reached from the fucking stage all the way to the back of the venue. I mean, nuts. I kid you not. People were standing all the way. I wish it was on the main stage. It would have been better. Until 3 a.m. Viewers and people that had to play 7 hours from then were all there watching. I thought that was insane.
Yeah,
viewership was incredible. It was the perfect grassroots exhibition. Commentary was biased as it should have been, unadulterated, like explicit language. The whole just
we were not esports
off the way it would. No, that
sports
was the way
window,
it was meant to be. And obviously, there's people that didn't understand why. You look at the YouTube comments. God forbid you do, because it's cancer anyway. But you look at the YouTube comments and go, "Oh, why is everyone being so biased and loud?" Like that's what it was for, man. If you can't appreciate what that was, it wasn't for you. That was not the event for you to watch. Yeah. But for the rest of us, man, that was awesome.
I hadn't seen something like that and saw that energy from everyone involved since like MK9. Like
it's been like 8 years since something like that.
So
not to mention that's reignited pride in people's regions.
In a lot of regions,
a lot of people start to bring that up now.
Yes, which is something again. That's such an old school mentality of being prideful from where you're from, and it's focusing on really offline at the end of the day, trying to get your local scene to play together and level up together, and just be prideful, because that's gone out the window here in the last few games of it's more individualistic than it is anything.
That characteristic is really, I mean, if we're just being blunt here, it's been dead for years. It just hasn't existed. People are like, oh, support your locals, and that stuff is good. But like when you talk about like really being prideful of the region that you're from, you haven't really heard of anything like that until this came along, which is cool, because I hope it reignites that fire and the passion from competitors to really do this. I want to see more. Cali is a pretty strong scene. They like to talk. Like I want to see them.
Isn't New York next, dude?
Well, for Florida, we
that's what I heard.
Called out the tri-state area.
I heard the grapevine.
Tri-state, dude.
So that's going to be interesting.
Coach wants it to be only New York, like not even Jersey, not even anywhere else, like just New York versus Florida. And I'm like, y'all might have to reach into Jersey's pockets.
Yeah, they definitely need some of Jersey, dude.
I'm just saying, like, there's a lot of killers in Jersey that would make that very interesting.
Go get Sonic and Dragon for that area, right?
Not Dragon.
No, Sonic's Delaware. I mean, Dragon's Delaware.
Yeah, they're both technically Delaware.
Sonic lives
in
Sonic's
been living in New York for years, so he technically counts.
No, he hasn't. He's been living there like a year and a half, dude. Not even.
That's enough.
No, he's definitely been living there for like 2 years.
No, he hasn't.
He went to school in New York.
He just started going to school like a year and a half ago.
That would still be legal.
I'm dead ass.
Because I've only been in Texas for 2 years.
Serious.
If his name is on a lease, dude, in New York City, that's all.
Yeah, it is.
Then
It is. So that's fair. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
That's still that's a long enough time. If King counted for Florida, then I could be visiting fucking Kentucky and count for their team apparently.
Yeah. Well, you saw a lot of people like.
King's literally been living in Florida longer than Fox has been living in New York.
Yeah.
So I don't want to hear that.
Yeah.
King's
been in Florida for a while, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Just like we were gonna give you White Boy, but.
New Jersey.
That's okay. He plays shotgun. He wasn't going to be any help anyway.
New Jersey, they can get people like Costner's still really good. He did good for the most part there too, and that was cool seeing him come back out, like because he kind of retired and then came back.
I didn't know he was going to be there. I was so excited to see him.
Yeah.
Yes.
He lost the Punk though.
Punk's
Liu Kang, dude.
I mean,
well, that's another thing.
Let's after 10v10, we'll get into some of the upsets and some of the notable runs and things like that. As far as the 10v10, I think we hit the nail on the whatever the hell that the expression is.
Really, just a brief overview on how it was super cool and it was a massive success.
Yeah. And like I said, we haven't seen anything like that since MK9 era, where there was no esports, there was no anything. It was scene v scene, pride v pride right there, and both teams showed up. And you know how crazy is it that there's much more respect on people's names after that 10v10, and how did that translate to the bracket? Look at some of the names from Texas that weren't household names that I think are household names now in MK11. Deoxys and King Gambler alone. Yeah. Like, and then lo and behold, King Gambler knocks out Gross. This is gonna be a segue into actually talking about the tournament. Eliminates Gross from the entire bracket. This young and up and coming from Texas that no one's really heard of, that isn't, a huge part of the scene.
Well, I don't know if no one's ever heard of King Gambler. That's a huge thing.
I think if you're paying
attention, follows the scene.
I think if you were paying attention in Injustice 2, you knew who King Gambler was.
Yeah, Gambler's been an up and coming. I actually called this too.
Yeah,
I said that King Gambler is one of the guys to watch out for moving on into MK11. I've said that from the 100%. End of Injustice 2 forward. I was like King Gambler, Deoxys, and then who else did I say? There was another young one. Oh, I was saying Redox because I saw him play in that MKX, and he did okay. He made it out of his first pool, but he's got some ways to go. But that whole that young crowd is like let's just
call it what it is. Who was the only Melina player out of the names you just said?
Redox.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's true.
A little bit more of a struggle here in MK11, isn't it, Redox?
Welcome to not having every tool you could possibly.
Sorry,
dude, stop! He might make a petition, dude.
He might
go to change.org.
We take every shot that we can at Melina and Melina players here. So if you are a Melina fan, what, Jer?
I played Melina 8 years ago.
Yeah, and guess what? Go fuck yourself.
Fuck you.
Dude, you also played Demolition Sonya, dude.
He also picked Flesh Pit Melina. He picked Flesh Pit Melina.
Yeah, you were a fucking dick.
Small hitbox boys, dude. What's up? I need every advantage I can get with my mid-tier character. What are you talking?
Fucking hell, man. But no, there were a lot of notable upsets that happened at that tournament, and I would say the two biggest ones involved Gross because of how much of a favorite we thought he was going into that event, losing to RZA with the terrible, and all of us know that it's a thing. that input bug on canceling the fatal blows, unfortunately.
Especially with Cassie, it's good shit.
He shimmied this man into the next dimension and didn't get fatal blow. My heart just sank.
The worst part about that is that me and Ryan were standing at the side of the stage, and all I hear is forward 4-1.
Yeah, and we heard the clicking.
And nothing comes out. I'm like, oh my god, he's fatal blowing, and then he lost.
And then he died. But
that shit, I saw that happen to Decay too.
So ugly.
But that was definitely the first match where we were like, oh shit.
Yeah, we were like, shit's about to get real.
This is getting real. And I didn't get to see the off-stream match, but I heard that it was decently. It was like I heard the first game was close, and then Gambler kind of ran away with it.
Yeah.
But that's
just playing Scarlet, right?
Yeah, that was someone coming in with a character that we had a lot of experience in from the beta, but not really since. And Gambler's really effing strong with that character, like extremely strong.
And then between those two big upsets, Punk beating MIT.
Ooh, that was a big one for all of us.
Eliminating him in pools.
Yes.
Like, bro.
Punk's Liu Kang was... Punk had to have had some of the best... and again, we talked about this back in Injustice 2, where it's just fundamentals carrying over, but he was anti-ing, like, it was easy. Yeah. Liu Kang Stand 1 helps.
Street Fighters, dude.
But,
Street Fighter players coming into the shit.
He was looking good and feeling good. I actually got to hear this in person. You guys ready for this? He walked up to Tweety and went, as long as I make it far enough to see you in bracket and beat you, like, and like he got in Tweety's face and was like, I want to beat you in this tournament. And Tweety didn't know how to take it. He was actually like,
he thought he was kidding. Yeah, I was there for that too.
He's like, what, bro? And
how did you not just die laughing, dude?
Punk wanted to absolutely murder him and Sonic Fox in this game, but unfortunately didn't get to make it that far.
He literally
you gotta make it to the big dogs.
I forget who told me, but when they asked him who he was playing in MK, I guess he was like, I play Liu Kang. You know?
I literally hear that in his voice.
You just hear his voice, dude, like Liu Kang.
It was so funny. He beat MIT and he got up and then he was looking at us and he just goes, that's my 2-hour Liu Kang.
That's exactly what he said.
I guess 3 if you count the tournament today, but that's my 2-hour Liu Kang.
That's exactly what he said. Holy shit. I remember that.
Dude, I lost it. I was
Coster was up in the hotel room, having one of our friends like with their it was Magician. He was having Magician like use his like Liu Kang to like just teach him like the matchup, because he was like, shit, I don't know what the fuck to do against this character, you know, and Costner, it's Coster, so he's like, I don't know what the fuck to do against these characters.
He ended
up losing to him. He ended up losing to his Liu Kang, dude.
I actually have a really good Costner impersonation sometimes.
Yeah, and Decay beat Costner like a couple times with his like 3-hour Liu Kang, just trying to teach him how to tech throws in the game.
Oh god.
And it was just, oh my god, dude, that character, it was giving him so much trouble.
This is frustrated Costner. That was so online.
I hope
he was in here earlier. I hope he's still in here. We love you, dude.
That was so spot on.
It was so spot on, dude.
That was amazing.
I've had him tell me that at least 100 times.
I was so happy to see him there.
That was such bullshit.
I love Costner. I love that man to death.
Smoked salmon, dude. He loves smoked salmon.
Salmon.
Now,
salmon, dude. He loves
Let me ask you guys, with this being the first major for MK11 in a 1-2 setting, how do we feel?
I liked it.
You do?
I felt... Okay, wait. Someone else talk, because I lost my entire
train. Okay, fine. I'll talk first.
Yeah.
I think 1-2 is good in pools. Maybe 2 top 64. But after that, it should be 1-3. Strictly because, like, the first match of top 8 was a reverse 3-0.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of things could have been different. But, you know, 1-2 in pools is fine, especially with, like, an 800-person major.
Right.
Like, who knows how many off-stream fucking, like, 6-round timeouts are, like, happening between Cetrion and Jade.
Cetrion and Jade.
Off in the distance somewhere, you know? Like, don't get me wrong, I like watching that matchup because the lame shit is super entertaining. But, like, that's the reason people would want 1-2. But for every time that happens, there's a Garrus somewhere beating somebody in a minute. And, like, that shit is, like, 1 minute, one of these, and to, like, losers bracket. Peace out.
Later, bro.
Yeah, that's basically it.
And we talked about that throughout the weekend, that 1-2 throughout pools is really good. I would say even going as far as, like, top 64 is good, top 48, top 32, the latest in the tournament, that's when it needs to start being 3. I think, in my opinion, that's when it needs to start.
I think that if that were to be implemented, there would have to be, like, there was this many entrants, this is where it starts. Like, if there's only, you know, if pray to the elder gods that this doesn't happen, but if we get to, like, we usually are, and after a year we only have 100-man majors, then top 8 I think was perfectly fine for something like that. But if we're having these 800+ entrant tournaments, then something like top 32, I would even say is really good.
Well, and even playing devil's advocate, like looking at the time constraints with first to twos, first to two fit it really well.
Well,
because there were some matches that went on a really long time. Granted, they're very, they're few and far between, but they did happen, and when they happen, it is a long.
Bro, Waz's dude with the Jade, dude.
That was 3 or 4 timeouts, and that's
5 in a row.
Okay.
So much patience, man.
Yeah.
So much
that
patience.
Took forever.
Yep.
Like, and that's how some matchups are. So, in that perspective, I agree with first to two. Like, that first to two was not as much of a disaster as a lot of us were thinking it would be. It was actually pretty necessary.
Yeah, we actually
after a certain point
fell
it should
behind
go first to three.
On day 2. We actually fell behind a little bit.
Yeah, I noticed.
That being said, I did hear wind. Maze is in the chat, so he's gonna be like, yeah, man, what the fuck? No, there was one bracket runner that really got us behind pretty big time from what I heard.
Shout out to that guy.
Yeah, no, not non-shout outs to that guy.
Be that guy.
And also, I felt, and that's kind of Maze's point, that they pulled too many matches for top 24 on. I mean, sorry, too many matches in top 96.
Yeah,
for top 24 on Saturday night, because we were sitting there and we're only doing one match at a time on the winner's side, all of them, and I'm like, yeah, I got 20 minutes before my shift is up, and we got like six or seven more matches to go, and I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, you're in for the long haul at that point.
Yeah, and so yeah, there were a lot of matches called there that set us behind a little bit too. Thank you for bringing that up.
But overall, we'll see how it goes. First two is here to stay. We obviously already know that. So just gotta adjust. It's not the worst thing in the world. Just got to deal with it.
Yep.
Really.
It was first to two back in the day too, like MK9. I'm pretty sure, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
but that's definitely not.
Except for MLG.
Oh well, okay, wait, well, hold up. That's definitely not what. Do you not remember sitting down to a first to two? Oh, I can't wait to travel up with my Cyrax. Okay.
Yeah. No, but that's what I'm saying. Like, it doesn't make it any better that we've dealt with it in the past.
Yeah, no, I know that. I meant like it's something we've dealt with before. It's not that bad. But
you have to think now.
Like
the majority of the scene now wasn't around for MK9. They did. A lot of people. This is their first game doing a first to two. They don't know what that shit is like. Sitting down and then for MK9 hearing Cyrax or Kenshi.
Yeah.
Good luck, bro.
Raise your hand
like that.
if you sat down for a tournament match that's round 1 fight and then you're in second round. Like, yeah.
This shit was awful.
I'm trying to downpour Molina. That shit is.
And then you die.
Into CM losers bracket, close game, by the way.
Hell yeah.
Round 1, fight. Round 2, fight, and then you're like, oh, okay. God damn it.
Thanks, pal.
Yeah, those were not the days, apparently.
So now,
but it was also like that early in Injustice 1 where there was just full life interactable combos and unblockables all day long.
That show was.
I wasn't there for that, so I'm very happy.
Also block infinites and 90% corner Superman damage combos. That was when I was like, I think most active in Injustice 1 was early on, and I was the first one to implement 3 out of 5 full time at Civil War was the very first one, and then it was kind of implemented ever since.
Nice.
Thank God it was
very little known fact. I was one of the ones that did it for the first time on that scale that wasn't like an MLG, because I believe MLG was still 3 out of 5 for Injustice 1 as well. But god damn it,
I don't remember.
That was the worst tournament in production I've ever seen in my life. Injustice
MLG. Yeah.
Injustice 1 MLG was 39-minute long commercial breaks. You get one match back to 30 minutes of Blake Shelton talking about cheddar Pizza Hut crust.
That shit was ass. I remember watching that too, because I didn't travel for that game, but I remember. But we're not gonna blow them up. It's gone for a reason.
Yep.
No, production is miles ahead now. Last thing before we move on into DreamHack Dallas, character variety.
Oh, it was phenomenal.
I thought it was pretty good, dude.
I thought it was okay.
Unless you were in Jer's pool where there were like 12 Cassies, dude.
That was literally the Cassie pool.
I played a Johnny round 1. Like, what game was I playing?
You played Johnny and then like 3 Cassies after that.
I played Johnny and then I beat him game 1 and he went to fucking Kung Lao and I was like, what meta am I playing right now?
Dude, you're playing like Kung Lao doing like a string and then like a random jump into a dive kick.
Hell yeah, dude.
And then I played against a Scorpion after, and I was like, oh, now we're playing.
Now we're playing, dude.
Talk about great first two characters. Kung Lao and Scorpion.
I got the block button. It's all good.
Okay.
Yeah, imagine blocking helping against Scorpion.
Cassie can OS. It's okay.
Bro, and thank God they fixed the frickin' thing, the exploit with the brutality throw.
Yeah, so happy that was fixed
did that
in
shit
time.
in top 8, dude. You could see the look on Foxy's face. He just wanted to fucking die, dude.
That shit was.
Yeah. Foxy was just like he's like, I tech fuck.
It was so funny. I remember I was sitting on the side stage waiting to play in top 8. And that happened, and I looked at the front row where all the NRS devs were, and Ed Boon just looked up like, and then he covered his mouth and leaned into Tyler, and he said something. I was like, well,
yep.
See you later.
Yep.
Because he was so confused at that, you could tell. But character variety, I'm not going to lie, I was not as happy with it as maybe everybody else were. Because like sometimes you had the occasional pick, but that shit was definitely like the top 7
tier.
Like,
yeah,
it was the top 7 all over the place, and it was definitely mixed in there with like a few odd picks. Like you saw a couple Jades,
Kung Lao out of Foxy.
Kung Lao
that almost cooked Sonic Fox, by the way. Jesus,
I like that he played somebody he really likes.
From literally the top, even 32, from like the top 32 up, it was a lot of the same characters. And I'm even throwing Noob Saibot in there because Noob Saibot was all over the place. And just because he's not a top 5 character doesn't mean you don't get tired of seeing that
secret top tier,
all
dude.
over. I think he's good, but that's besides.
No, Cabal, secret top tier.
2 Kanos, 1 Frost.
Mm-hmm. But that's what I'm saying, right? So you have those couple ones, but then that shit was Sonya, Garrus, Jackie, Scorpion. I'll even say it. Cetrion was like, 2 Cetrions in the top 8. That's just
like.
Cassie all over the place, like up from the top
crazy
24 up, you saw the same characters.
And please correct me if I'm wrong. I'm looking at top 24 right now. Were there only 2 Gearuses in top 24? Forever King and Deoxys?
Like Gearus main.
You're right. Okay,
Gur and Kevo.
Okay.
Kevo plays the cast, bro. Let's be honest.
I mean, he plays the top tiers, and he definitely went Garrus against me. I'm counting that.
Yep. Okay. Yep. Okay, so 4. And I do like that the headline, especially when a top 8 was that Gearus didn't run the show, and
I honestly hate it, by the way. I hate that meme.
Yeah,
I can't stand it because that's like the biggest fucking damage control I've ever heard.
What?
It's like, oh, there's only one Garrus main in the top 8. Like, well, yeah, because everyone else is still playing top tiers and alternating between the first and the second best character. They're counterpicking Garrus. It doesn't make Garrus any less broken. It's just how it works.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like you got to give it up to the game, though, so far. Like, granted, there's still some work to be done, but this is, like, the most balanced on a launch that I think any NRS game's been.
I think it's on its way.
I mean,
it probably is the most balanced on launch.
On launch, yeah. Like, Injustice 2, MKX, MK9.
But it still has the same issues that previous NRS games have had, and that's that the top tiers are so saturated with the rest of the cast. And we saw that at Combo Breaker. It was the same 7 characters.
Bro, get Sonya out of here, dude.
Sonya needs to go. Sonya needs to go. Garrus needs to go.
Well, shouts to Samish for getting all the way to 4th with Katana, who is
dude.
Who is and that's crazy to see.
With every on every single tier list that you're going to see. You know, we haven't even talked about who won the entire thing and defeated Sonic Fox, which was Scar. Big upset Tweety over Sonic Fox to make top 8 winner side as well. So that was a big upset.
Correct.
Yep.
Sonic Fox still has never won Combo Breaker from Mortal Kombat. Never.
That's insane, dude. I mean, he still has next year and stuff, and then maybe another year after that. So.
Did he win an Injustice?
Maybe.
I don't know.
I know Tweety. Tweety
won Injustice 2 year 1. Was Tweety? Oh,
that may be
Tweety won. No, it was year 2.
Year 2 was Starfire. Year 1, I don't know.
Was that Sonic?
Fuck, that's a long time ago.
Wait, I won CEO. What, dude?
I don't remember.
Year 1 wasn't Slayer, right? Because I remember Slayer beating Dragon.
No, it was Sonic.
No. Sonic hasn't won a combo breaker. That's what they were saying.
No, he didn't win a combo breaker for a Mortal Kombat game.
Yeah,
I think he won for Injustice. Pretty sure he won the first year. Yeah, he did, because when he won, he popped off on CD Junior. Remember that? Sure, I know you remember that.
What?
Where Sonic won and he popped off on CD Junior because CD Junior said that Fox wasn't winning
2017.
Combo Breaker. 2017.
Yeah, I remember now. Yep.
Yeah. Fox won Injustice 2 first year.
Yeah, I got it. It was him and Tekken Master in Grand Finals.
Oh my God, KDZ made that top 8.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he won Injustice, but he still hasn't won MK.
Holy shit, that was a while ago.
Correct.
That was
his curse is with MK. Yeah, what?
That was a cursed top 8.
that was a cursed time to be alive, right there.
Yeah, that was ass.
Yep. Yeah, I thought the variety was still good for, you know, throughout the entire pool's top 96, top 24. I thought it was okay, especially for this being on launch and no balance changes at all so far. Scar taking the whole thing. Sonic Fox getting second. Third place going to Tweety, having that big run on the winner side, going against beating Sonic Fox, beating Samish 2-0, 3-0. Foxy, that has to be heartbreak being up. Wasn't he up 2-0 on both Scar and Sonic Fox? Right. So Foxy was low-key an MVP. His placement at 5th doesn't do him, I don't think, the justice that he definitely earned. Scar had to reverse 3-0 Scorpion. And was that when Sonic Fox reverse 3-0'd with Scarlet? Yes. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Because damn, Foxy was absolutely cooking this kid with Foxy's play style. That strike throw game, he was just playing out of his fucking mind. Out of his mind.
Yeah, man.
Deoxys getting top 8, really big storyline coming into this. You know, from everyone seeing the 10v10 and going, who the fuck is this kid Deoxys that just cooked everybody? And then next day,
who the fuck's Deoxys, dude?
Exactly.
Guy sucks.
And then next day through the loser side of top 24, makes top 8. A couple of close games there. Had his run back with Toxin to actually start the day, and it was really close from the 10v10. 2-0 over King, 2 over Hayate. That was a huge win right there. Did get cooked by Fox in that top 8, but you know, shouts to Deoxys, one of the guys that's should be on everyone's radar as the next big deal. And then segueing into, he just happened to beat the winner of Combo Breaker at DreamHack Dallas to take the entire championship. DreamHack Dallas.
Good. And that segueing in, because I'm assuming, I mean, does anyone else have anything to say about Combo Breaker as far as like characters or anything?
Yeah, so I just want to mention, like, everybody complains about Sonya. Like, I get it, but like, Scar did not 50-50 his way to a win.
He didn't 50-50 almost at all.
At all. Like, he did do big damage because that's what she does, but yo, that man's footsies at Combo Breaker were actually ridiculous.
He was playing a different game.
Yeah, I had a bad feeling though when he swithed to Scorpion that it was the reverse 3-0 when Foxy was up on him.
Because Cassie does very well against Sonya. Because Sonya has the best fireball in the game, but Cassie's fireball just nullifies hers. Yeah. So she has to play up close, and Cassie's like hooks are really good, but Scorpion versus Cassie's way better for.
Yeah. I had a bad feeling.
But yeah, that was just Scar does short hop in neutral, short hop in certain situations to try to blow up throws. He'll try to dude, like the way he uses that's incredible. He was making fatal blows with and shit, just next level stuff, and not even refusing to break away. Like, are you like a madman level of?
He was really greedy with holding on to his resources, but it worked out every time. So I can't, I can't hate on it.
He was very successful on his wake ups, and he was very successful on his reads on wake up of saving it for either an up 3 or a roll. And it was just, like I said, it looked like he was playing a different game than almost all of us.
Yeah.
And that was still on display at DreamHack Dallas, but damn it, did Deoxys look too solid once he got going in that grand
winning
final.
Those tournaments in Texas, dude.
Deoxys is the first person that I've seen consistently flawless block even just down ones in the neutral into full combo punishes. Like, are you kidding me?
Yeah, shout out to option selects.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say the kid didn't even realize he was doing an option select.
Okay, that one off of the 4-2-1-2, not as good. But he actually was like walking back and forth and like random button and I can't remember if it was the top 8 or if it was top 24, where he just flawless blocked something that was stupid as hell. And also wake ups. He was doing it against up 2s and up 3s as well.
I'll never forget it, dude. I asked him, I was like, are you option selecting with that? He goes, no. What I'm doing is that, I'm pressing block and standing 2, and then if I time it right, the flawless block reversal will come out. If I don't time it right, I just get standing 2. I'm like, that's called an option select. Goes, oh, well, I guess I'm option selecting it then. I'm like, you're so fucking spaced out.
Dude, the best was the pre-match interviews for top 8, and they're like asking him like, why do you think you're gonna win? He's like, why do I think I'm gonna win? I play Garrus, dude.
I mean, yeah, and he's one of the few that embraces Garrus for the character.
He's like real as fuck about it, dude.
And I asked him, I was like, what are you gonna do when Garrus inevitably gets nerfed? He goes, I'll play the next best character. I'm like, I respect that.
He's probably
what you gotta do.
He's probably hoping Katana gets buffed because he wanted to play her.
I think he likes Frost also, right?
Yeah, he likes Frost.
I played as Frost the other day. His Frost is OD though. Even though Frost is not that great, like his Frost is OD already. So if she gets buffed, fuck.
I'm not gonna get into it, but Frost is a very scary character to buff. You buff one wrong thing and that character's gone.
That character
all the way skyrocket to top tier. But talking about DreamHack Dallas, first of all, obviously, congrats to Deoxys, and even congrats to like pretty much everyone. We had a lot of really good showings from Gambler, Jukes, Cusco as well.
Jukes.
Hayate obviously in there, being the player that he was. But not to be that guy, I got to bring it up again to defend my point with Combo Breaker, the character variety, man. Like it was. How many Sonyas and a couple Scorpion picks.
This is also the state of Sonya Blade.
It really is.
It's actually crazy that when you cross the Texas state line, it says "Welcome to Texan," and it's a bag of onion rings just sitting right next to it. It's actually crazy.
I mean, even then, besides that, like it was a lot of Scorpion picks as well, like pocket Scorpions.
A lot of Sub-Zero too.
I was gonna say there was like 2 subs, right?
2 subs. Jukes and someone
else. I
else.
don't remember the other person's name.
I'm proud of Jukes, dude. I remember playing sets with him in Injustice 2 when he was trying to be a Flash boy, and I played some sets with Black Canary versus Flash, and that's how I first met that dude. And glad to see him playing offline now.
Yeah,
so,
I met him once
that's
in rank,
sick.
so I know of him.
Yeah, it shows you how like us in the community that are going offline and stuff can have like an influence to these people that are online.
Yeah, for sure.
Because look at where he is now. Like he's like doing shit offline, like for real, and it's our duty to promote that positive environment for people to want to come out and compete.
Yeah, I mean that's ultimately how you grow the scene, right?
Mm-hmm.
My message to Deoxys, obviously, congrats! Like that's crazy that you won, beating the Combo Breaker champion of the week prior. Moving forward, Deoxys, be smart with these offers that you're probably going to start getting. Don't be stupid.
Read them.
Read
top to bottom
the contract, top to bottom, left to right, in between.
GMS if you need to.
Them. Yeah, right. Like we already spoke a little bit, but be smart. Just be smart with it.
He's probably not even in chat. He's like.
He's definitely still in chat because he's been getting props for 20 minutes straight. He's not. He's not leaving the chat.
Now that he is considered a top player, let me tell you guys,
cool for us,
you relish it. All right, relish it.
Cool.
Okay.
Moving on into what that says about the Texas scene, obviously.
Oh right? Man, like,
yeah, they're strong, dude.
Yeah, they're all right.
Most of them are good. There's a few people that.
I just want to say one thing about Texas. A lot of them really enjoyed giving me their money at Combo Breaker.
Yes.
So if you guys want to keep that energy and give a young Canadian boy your money, that exchange rate's looking good, boys. So,
I mean, all I have to do is retweet the video you made of me taking Deoxys' money. That's fucking hilarious.
So what we got to set up is Texas versus Montreal. There's
not even 10 players here.
There's I can only name 3, dude.
It would be me, Zaf, Ekidus, and Alex, and that's it.
Oh, and Alex, yeah, dude. Okay,
we'll do 4v4. There's my 4 right there. You got Deoxys, Gamblers, Scar, Cusco.
Okay.
Christ. I mean, I want to see that. Like, I want to see that.
Hey, I'm just saying, it's out there. Anyways,
I like how you don't volunteer yourself though. That's the craziest part.
I play Kodo, by the way. I play Kodo. Have you seen the tier lists?
Yeah, he doesn't want to be the sacrificial lamb.
That's a personal problem for you, not for me. We all play broke characters up here.
Okay, we all is a strong word.
I didn't play in the 10v10 thinking that I was going to be an asset to my team. It was an investment on the people I believed in.
I like that answer. I
respect that.
All right, and it's those guys, Deoxys Gambler. I've been talking to them for a long time and talking them up for a long time, and it's really glad that everyone else is able to see what I see in them, which is incredible. But yeah, I think the strength of Texas scene is awesome. That was a really good, and I'm sure this is for Florida too, where it was a really good bonding experience.
It was
for the two teams. You know, even some of the guys that even weren't household names on top of those guys. We had Drew Zod in there. We had So Sick Nash fan, and they were incredible. You know, they definitely had the nerves. It was, being thrown on stage, $100 on the line. But they all played Sonya, so what can you do? It was just a cool bonding experience to get closer to those guys, and here in this big ass state.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. I have nothing left to say about it. It was just an awesome event.
We can probably go to the next thing on the list then.
Let's do it. I actually just got, so there's a couple things about, someone just asked in chat when Combat Cup is coming back. Okay, so Combat Cup came back, and then it came back in something unique, and I get to announce another Combat Cup right now. Did any of that make sense? Did any of that make sense?
Vaguely,
English.
Yeah.
Okay. So we did Combat Cup. It was a one-off with Synapse. So shouts to them for actually paying for the event. It was incredible. Viewership was out of this fucking world. So everyone that competed was a 375 plus entrants. 40
major right there.
Yeah, 4,500 watching on this channel. So thank you so much. That did so well that we're looking at doing more with them, hopefully. But in the meantime, we got two things going on. Since then, we announced our partnership with Smash GG to bring you guys, and this is through Smash GG, the Combat Cup Path to Evo. I'm actually gonna pull it up on the stream. This is the Combat Cup Path to Evo. Let me actually go to the homepage here. This is not an event. This is a circuit of events that can opt in, whether it be online or offline, that are not part of the MK11 Pro competition. Any event that's not a part of the MK11 Pro competition that is competitive Mortal Kombat 11, you can have your event submitted to the Combat Cup Path to Evo for your event to be worth points. And what are those points worth? They're worth points, and the first place is going to get a free trip to Evo.
That's so cool.
Damn, quit giving Julian a free trip to Evo, dude.
And look at who happens to be sitting. God damn it! We were done giving Deoxys props.
Yeah, stop giving Deoxys props, dude.
Fuck. So, of the events that have been submitted so far, Deoxys is #1 in points. If there are any tournament organizers out there that are doing online events or offline events that are not a part of the pro competition, it doesn't matter how big or small. It's going to be worth a certain amount of points. Submit it to us. Go to this link, and I will post it in chat once I get it off of the screen. There you go. Certain numbers plus worth X amount of points. Just like that. It's just something to add on to your event to say, hey, you can also get points towards a free trip to Evo. For free. Crazy. Imagine. So that is the Combat Cup Path to Evo. There's a panel below the stream as well where you can click that and it'll take you directly to the page that I just had. And I'll post a link in there as well. So there you guys go. And how
does it tell you what events? I'm like trying to look at it myself right now. How does it tell you what events were the ones that qualified where these people have points already?
I don't know.
Well, if Ninja Killa has points, was
Yes.
one of them Earthrealm Dojo?
Yes, it was.
Oh, cool.
Wait. There's
You didn't
yep.
You didn't tell me that my event was one of them. That's cool.
Past. Okay, so there's a filter to do past events.
Oh, okay.
The Mortal Kombat New Jersey events are on here. The Dominican Pro League is on here.
Oh, that's so cool. I can see it now.
Hyper Combo Unchained. The
Texas Showdown.
The Texas Showdown. The Gamers on the Edge down there in Florida. A ton of events. Earthrealm Dojo. The Road to Combo Breaker event that we did for Combat Cup is on there. All those things are coming into play, and there's only more to be added. You saw there that there's already a few that are up and coming that are scheduled to happen. So go there. If you have an event, put it on there, and we are adding another one to it. Maze, are the dates? I remember last time you said it was this Sunday and Monday. Is that 100%? I'm gonna get that it could be this Sunday when Combat Cup, correct as of right now. This Sunday we're gonna be doing another Combat Cup with Meta Threads.
Ooh,
sick.
Where it is gonna span across 2 days. Be on the lookout for that. We'll try to get that announced either late tonight or at some point tomorrow with full details, full registration operating up and running, full list of everything, prize breakdown. Points breakdown, of course, going towards the road to Evo. It's a full-blown Combat Cup that is going to be a part of possibly a really big circuit that could get a lot of eyes on it. That's all. That's all I'll say. I won't get anything too crazy, but there's a lot. There could potentially be a lot of eyes on it. Really big for anyone involved that's trying to get their name out there. If you make top 16, that's all I'll say. Be on the lookout for the big announcement either tonight or tomorrow from, of course, myself and the entire Combat Cup team.
Which is gonna be awesome. I mean, I've been telling you forever. The Combat Cup, especially now that it's on Twitch, man, is like it's so good for the city. It's such a blessing, man.
Awesome.
Really
we wish that we could do it
guys.
like every week like we used to, but the funding's not there. So shouts to the Combat Cup team. We're just just doing it as we can pretty much, which is awesome. Yeah. And it's the same team. It's the original team that just tries to put on a good show for everyone. And thank you, Meta.
And
I didn't mean to talk over you.
That makes it on the rest of us to make sure we support that. If you're not going to participate, that's one thing. But, retweets go a long way.
Yes, they do.
Leave a tab open so they get that extra view. Like, all that kind of stuff is, like, so important to supporting events like this because while this is a blessing, this is something that can very easily be, can disappear as quickly as it came. So it's kind of up to us to show the support and make it stick around, So,
I like positive Big D. I like when he has, like, good things to say.
It's very few and far between.
No, I was gonna say.
I love it, dude. I love it.
This is very rare right now. This is
very rare.
Hashtag rare Ryan, dude.
So don't get used to it. But I am saying, like, as someone who's worked a little bit with Combat Cup,
he actually did a whole season with us.
Yeah. But I also know what it's done, even when I wasn't working for it, and it was godlike. That was one of the only things that kept Injustice going after a certain point. And that's just facts. Like, that really is what it was. So make sure you support it. With the game being as popular as it is, we should have no issue supporting the Combat Cup. So
yeah,
for sure.
Thank you guys so much.
That's the end of my positivity. I'm tired.
All right.
It drained me out.
Well, we're almost done, so you don't have to be too Yanni right now, okay?
Yeah, I just want to say thank you guys so much, and to be on the lookout for that announcement for the next Combat Cup.
Yeah, thank you, Maze.
That's going to be fully open registration. Everyone on PS4 that has a wired connection.
Only.
Okay, wait a minute. It looks like we may have the actual registration up already. Nope. Okay, fuck it. Let's just get into it. Here we go.
Leaked right. Yeah, I'm registering right now, boys. Let's go.
All right, so this is through Meta Threads. It's a part of their Monday night series, where I don't know if it's every Monday night, but a lot of Monday nights, Meta Threads puts on a different game at a competitive level that gets a lot of eyes on it. All right, a lot of eyes. Sunday pools are going to begin, and that is the 9th, this Sunday, and that's going to be on this channel without an underscore. So we actually need to fix that, Maze. Okay, sorry. This is like normal. That's like a normal phone call between me and Maze. And then Monday, top 16, 7 o'clock, twitch.tv/metathreads. And there is a chance it's going to get front page on Twitch.
Here.
That's godlike.
So, everyone, click that link.
Well, don't click it yet. Let it get fixed first.
No, fuck it. Click that link and hit this register button right here. Look at that. We're gonna have one attendee who signed up. Gambit, yo, shouts to Gambit who got cooked yesterday in a 10v10 against Big D.
Oh, Gambit signed up. Let me get my free first round win. Let me register. You fucking simp.
Makes good shit. But yeah, go sign up. And once this podcast ends, I'm sure that we'll be hitting it on Twitter and all the forums that we can, and just try to get as many eyes on it as possible, Discords, and yeah, go sign up for Combat Cup. And what is going to be the Monday night meta. So check that out. Go sign up. Don't be a bitch. Make sure
I literally just registered, so
make sure you have a wired connection.
So did I, but it's bugged and it's not showing.
No kicking your router allowed unless it's wired.
Yo, I'm bodying the fuck out of my router if I'm losing.
The quickest thrust kicked right out the window. That's crazy.
The window's very close to me, dude. So you know,
I mean, make it happen, dude.
All right, so that brings us to another event that happened on Saturday while DreamHack was happening and while one of the next things was happening. Saturday was a busy day competitive. Mortal Kombat New Jersey #2. We covered the first one. The second one, a lot of people showed up. It looked like it was I was actually jealous that I wasn't there. That looked like a nice old school regional.
That was really cool. It was really awesome. Armand and the entire team did such a good job at that. Production was super on point, professional to just the right amount, but not enough, not like overly professional to where it really just kind of took away from it. It was really cool to watch. I watched almost the entire, at least the top 16, because that was on a day I had to work. But shout outs to Mighty Unjust who took it, which I didn't expect to win.
Yeah,
I mean,
this is
100% honest. That was Gur. I had Gur.
Yeah, this was the House of Gur. Essentially,
yeah, dude.
And Gur getting third. Forever Elite's Liu Kang,
blow up, dude.
which is guys. When you think of Forever Elite and Liu Kang, you think of Lookout.
Well, dude, what I saw, the way how he eliminated Gur with the anti-air down 2 and a down 1 fatal blow conversion made me jump out of my seat. I was like, bro,
yeah,
that was insane. That was insane.
Yeah, it was ridiculous.
Even Gur sat there like, holy shit. Like, I didn't expect that to connect.
Just getting shooting starred across the galaxy.
No, it really did.
Jeez.
It happened so fast.
That was a really good event. And yeah, Mighty Unjust, just shout outs. That was a huge win for him. Another guy, really young. Looks like he's making a name for himself just fine up there in New Jersey. That was ridiculous. And everyone that made top 8, there was like Kotal Khan in top 8. Let's go. Looking good. A lot of character variety there. You know, there was Totemic Kotal Khan, for God's sakes. We saw, of course, Liu Kang. We saw so many characters out of Mighty Unjust. Gur, of course, rocking gears.
Of course.
Yeah. And then all the others that you saw in top 8, top 16. I can't remember before top 16. I think that's when I kind of jumped in to the stream, was right there. But follow Darth Arma, not only on Twitter, but also on Twitch. That's where it is streamed, and that is where you're going to see all of the updates from. And they also have a Twitter at CombatNJ. I'm going to look that up.
Yeah, they also, too, Costner was really excited recently because if you Google
CombatNJ,
Mortal Kombat New Jersey, like, they're the first thing that pops up. So, like, if you're just looking up their thing to tell you where to go, shows up.
Which is pretty cool.
And
rightfully so. I mean, they really did do a good job, and I'm looking forward to the next one where I can actually try and watch the entire thing, because, like I said, last bit of positivity, you got to support that kind of shit.
100%.
Like, that stuff needs to be sticking around, and because you don't see people putting together events like that, like Earthrealm Dojo or like Mortal Kombat New Jersey. Like, that stuff is very few and far between, where it shouldn't be. So until it gets more popular, you need to be sticking with it.
It's really hard in this Pro Series era, where there's a circuit that everyone's focus and resources are going to go into. You know,
and if oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I don't even know where I'm going with this. So go ahead.
Okay, I was just gonna say if anyone enjoyed the Earthrealm Dojo, the venue that it was at, the monthly for +2 on block that Data holds is at that venue, and there's actually one this Saturday that starts at like 2, and they will have Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter Tekken, everything. So
For
if you
anyone
are
around
close
Atlanta.
to Georgia,
Yes.
go to it, dude.
The venue's incredible. Trust me, it's incredible. Do it.
I'm plugging.
Okay,
I'm
go.
shilling here.
Jerk.
Might as well.
Go to Georgia right now.
I'll be okay, dude. I'm walking.
All right.
You're
Walking.
walking, dude.
All right. The next thing is E-League has continued to go every single week with their MK11 showdown. And they announced, even on top of the format changing since the last time that we talked on here, this is the first thing that we're going to talk about, but they also announced that they have an offline being added to that circuit. Well, they added a circuit on top of it, essentially, of online open brackets for a chance to win trips to RTX Austin, which is the Rooster Teeth Expo.
Correct.
In Austin. It's a really big deal. That's the home of Rooster Teeth. It's just a big fucking thing. That's about all I can say about it.
Yeah.
Just a big fucking thing. So there are 4 online events to win a trip there, and one has already happened, and it's so cool that kind of community members are the ones that are hosting them. The first one was hosted by Ketchup and Mustard, and then you have more that are coming up. So that one already happened this past Saturday, and look for more at eleague.com. I believe it's eleague.com/battlefy, where you can sign up directly for those online events to try to win trips to RTX Austin. And I believe that there's cash prizes as well on top of that. All the info can be found there. That covers the RTX Austin part of it, but I wanted to know what your guys' thoughts are on their change in the format from those first couple of weeks, and how much do you like or still dislike it?
Can anyone compete?
No. Oh, wait,
No.
wait.
It's region.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
depending on region.
I
So the
was
one
gonna
that
make a
Ketchup and
joke
Mustard
saying,
did.
Can Tom Brady compete? Because he's been really upset that E-League hasn't invited him to play yet.
I don't even know where Brady resides at right now, so I don't even know.
He's streaming a lot, dude.
He could compete in one of those, but
From a bunker? Like
but as far as the actual selects, it's all done by higher ups, and I hope they don't get mad at me for saying this, but there's a lot that they look at, and what's something cool that they just started adding in was that they're looking at ranked to try to get top ranked players that are really like primarily only ranked players that also stream. So that's why you saw Schiacci Sempre. I don't want to say it all Italian like on here. Top ranked Jacks. Yeah, Schiacci Sempre. I just watched Sopranos, man. I'm all about it.
You're welcome, by the way.
Yeah, thank you so much for that recommend. He's just a top ranked guy that streams and puts on one hell of a show with that Jax. And same with Tiger's finally joining us, #1 in ranked, and has been blowing up on stream just for being #1 in ranked. And they're trying to implement more things like that, as well as bring people in from other scenes, and just there's keeping a mix of variety and top players that are at a competitive level. Even being a part of it, I would like to see even more variety. You know, there is misbalance, but you're gonna find that no matter what when you're playing with just streamers, there are gonna be people that are just gonna get their backs blown out. There are gonna be people that are blowing people's backs out. I do love the wager format because it makes for interesting. Like the last hour is like the most fun that I've had on E-League Showdown.
Dude, it was so cool to watch. Even the last one, because I was a part of it, watching Destroyer versus Rye was unreal. Rye got Garrus super hard.
After betting it all.
I just heard the aftermath.
After
betting
everything.
It all.
Yeah.
So betting everything.
So
that's gnarly.
That's a really cool aspect to something that we're not used to, which is where you could for 3 hours be one of the best players of this entire thing, and then go from hero to absolute zero at the end of it by doing something like that. So I think it's hype for something that's not meant to be highly competitive and not meant to be just an open bracket, because they want to do something different, not something that necessarily we've been doing for forever.
Well, the thing is that it plays that role of being able to add that competitiveness, but at the same time, you don't have to. You know, people that don't feel confident, you could just wager nothing and then keep your points. And then people that do wager and end up losing, you could just move up that way. So it doesn't have to be competitive. But for like some of us that wagered everything, like me, like Rye, Honeybee didn't do it. I think Rewind did. But like stuff like that makes it more competitive, and I thought that was super cool. I love the new format. I really do. I don't have anything bad to say about it.
All right, so there are 6 online qualifiers for the E-League E-League MK11 arena at RTX.
One of which I know Honeybee is hosting.
Yes,
Honeybee but that one's a little bit different. That one's a little bit different.
That's right.
One, custom variations are allowed.
Has the most entrants too, at 60 players of the ones remaining. The actual organizers or the hosts get to determine the rules of their events. So you get Honeybee here, Wooly, Sajam, Achievement Hunter, and Funhouse.
Okay.
And they get to determine their own custom rule set for these things. And Honeybee wants to do custom variations. So this is a big one to keep your eye on. And that's going to be June 15th. That is not this Saturday, but the Saturday following that.
Correct. Sunday, no?
15th? The 15th?
15th is Saturday.
Saturday.
Right. Fuck, I'm working. All right, well, I guess I'm not going to RTX Austin.
Imagine, and this is eleague.com/Battlefy. Takes you right to the Battlefy page.
Yeah, so guys, make sure you sign up for that.
So
super cool. RTX Austin sounds like an awesome event to go to. So
too bad you won't be there, right?
Bro, why share so funny, dude?
Yo, I can't wait to play Cassie with the shoulder, dude.
I can't wait. I'm going to pick Noob Saiba and give him the air grab. I'm going to give him the extended teleport. I'm going to give him the air dive kick. Y'all are fucked. I'm just going to pick the most broken
shit. This is why we shouldn't allow custom variations.
No, you
Beta Cabal,
bro? Anyway.
Beta Cabal?
I'll pick Jane and just have literally everything.
Beta Cabal is so sick.
Air glaive, pole vault, everything.
So, did you guys have any more thoughts on E-League?
No.
No. Just thank you.
Yeah, it's something new, different, and consistent every single Wednesday, 5 o'clock, twitch.tv/E-League TV, and then of course these added events that's going to lead to an offline, which is really cool. And one final one that was added to us on Twitter. I don't know how I'm going to make this full screen.
Yeah. Might just have to.
Just remove us and just put that full screen or something.
Yeah. Chris, you look like someone that flew to Chicago to lose to a clipboard. Just throwing that out there.
That's crazy. Actually.
Wow.
Yo, no, the thing is, my joke is getting so much mileage right now.
Imagine.
It really is.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. This will work.
That shit was he woke up into. Yeah, sorry, didn't show up to your pool.
Whoops.
All right, so.
Turn the overlay off before you talk. Hold up.
Wait, what?
Look at the screen.
Oh shit, my bad, guys. Oh damn, this has been happening the whole time. I apologize, guys.
Yeah, we just didn't want to correct you last time.
Oh, there we go. That's cool.
Chris, it doesn't matter if I drown in pools because you lost to somebody writing DQ beside your name. That's actually worse. Like, you literally did not play.
You didn't even get to see how good you are.
Yeah.
Like, he's like, no, I wasn't attacking.
All right, anyways, go on.
Hey, go on.
Go on. This is more important than Chris.
There are a lot of things more important than Chris. Like everything ever.
Facts.
All right. Anyways, this is something that I've known about, but I never got the details of, and I haven't seen too much of it. So I'm really glad that we're able to kind of show it off here. And this is the Console Gaming League, Console Combat League, weekly Xbox and PS4. Xbox on Fridays, Saturdays, for PS4. And let me pull the link is twitch.tv/CGL1. They're actually in the chat right now. Twitch.tv/CGL1.
Do it.
You earn points every single week, and the winner gets a fully funded trip to Evolution,
which is super cool.
And that's for each platform, which is insane.
That's actually golly. What the?
Maybe even the Xbox guys get some love too. It's crazy.
Yeah, crazy. Also,
you don't see that very often.
Also, this Saturday, thank you guys for bringing that up, is the MK11 Pro Competition Online NA East.
It's this Saturday?
It's this Saturday.
Oh, fuck. It looks so cooked right now. Wait, hold up. Am I signed up for that?
I completely spaced it as well. So yeah, here's the MK11 Pro competition online NA East right here.
Damn, get wrecked, Ryan.
Wait, who's got the link for that? Hold up.
Do you want the
Ryan
link?
just died, dude. Like,
oh, dude.
Yeah, Ryan's dead right now.
Nah, I'm not showing up to work that day. Fuck that.
Dude, they're gonna see this and they're gonna be like, "Wow."
There are 911 people signed up just for East. What the fuck?
Dude.
I'm definitely AFKing from work. That's actually happening. Sorry.
This is actually nightmare. Like, that shit starts at 1 p.m. That's my whole day. Hold up.
And then thank you. This is the link for the CGL event as well. Yeah, there's a lot of shit that's going to be going down. So just pick your poison when it comes to every single one of these events. God damn, this is savage.
I honestly almost don't even want to play in this.
Yeah, I don't even know if I want to do this.
Huh?
That shit's about to be like 14 people that aren't reporting their match, and you're gonna sit there forever.
Literally, you're gonna have to wait 30 minutes for them to time out.
Look at some of the names that are signed up for this: Fox, Dragon, Biohazard, B, Hayate, Toxin, Punk, Gross, Forever King. That's just on the front page.
Oh, so you know, like that, literally the top 32, 48 of Combo Breaker. That's
Imagine
crazy.
money on the line as well. Pay out the top 8. Can you imagine going through a 911 player bracket to get 7th place for $25?
Hey man,
could it be me?
You could be living in America and only working 8 hours and getting paid $25. So yeah.
That's another thing. Chris actually brought up a really good point. A lot of those people, I bet, aren't even in that region. And I saw that with US West.
Yeah, that's
for sure.
Like fucking
people are actual idiots. Let's just call it what it is. People are actually idiots.
I know. I was watching the stream. Fierce competed in it, and when he lost, he's like, "GG's, bro. I probably wasn't even supposed to play in this. I'm not on the West Coast."
Hey,
and I'm like, "Huh? Yeah, I'm blowing you up, Fierce. Don't do that shit. That's scummy. Fuck out of here. You think I didn't see that shit? Get the hell out of here, bro. He's gatekeeping. He's not even eligible for that.
Yikes.
Get cooked.
You actually signed up for it, Big D, right there on the first page.
Yeah, I registered for it because I thought it was on Sunday.
Yo, okay, look really closely. Costner has been using this since he created a Smash GG account, and I don't know if you guys can actually pick out what it is. All right, so look at Costner's picture
of your face.
It is my face.
That's amazing. That's a fantastic picture.
Costner said that's his favorite picture like ever. I don't know why.
That's probably a top 5 picture for me as well. It's so good. How is that not an emote?
You son of a bitch. I don't know actually. There we go. Dude, this thing is stacked, by the way. Oh Ben, that was so cool. Look, I clicked Burrito's name, and recent events. He actually has the CGL KIT side tournament at Combo Breaker. That's so cool. Smash UG.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Click a player's name and see what they
Smash UG's stepping up. I like it.
Yeah, let's go. That's pretty sick. Titanium Tigers looks like he won the last console combat on PlayStation 4.
Mm-hmm.
So shoutouts. So there you go, guys. Online tournaments, get them in there. Sign up.
It's free to join.
It only takes your entire day.
It only takes your entire day and probably losing sleep over it. But you're going to be playing the game regardless, right?
You play for 6 hours to lose to a Wi-Fi Scorpion?
Nah, bro. That couldn't be me.
Yeah, man, dude, that work serving hot plates, dude. What do you mean?
You guys saw me when that online Scorpion player at Combo Breaker was trying to say that I was free, dude, because he beat me online with Scorpion.
Yeah, I wanted none of that. That's a yikes mentality.
Dude, I was just like, I tried to say to him, I was like, you know your character 50-50s. And he was
Scorpion.
like, he was like, Scorpion doesn't have any 50-50s.
That's questionable.
I was like,
pretty questionable.
All right, dude. All right.
Character's super fucking helmet, but that's besides the point.
Yep.
Does anyone have anything else they want to add?
No, I'm good.
As far as
Man got 60-40s. I'm dead, dude.
anything else, just overall on anything that we talked about tonight?
The DLC announcement.
Oh, let's talk about that DLC. Hold up.
Let's talk about that DLC. Let's talk about that DLC real quick.
Let's go around the table and let's just start with the only Nightwolf main. Go. Big D, go.
I got nothing to say. My smile says it all, dude. Y'all are cooked. Just gotta wait. Dude, he's probably not gonna be available for
Nightwolf's like worse than Kodal, dude.
I'll make him work. I made Ermac work. I mean, it'd be like that sometimes too.
I made Ermac work, dude.
Ermac made Ermac work.
I made Nightwolf work in MK9.
Bro, this guy's a stint in his brain. Like, I swear to God.
That one time. Okay, twice. Twice?
Twice.
Yeah, twice. You had the big run at Evo and then final round, right?
Blow him up, Julian.
Wait, for what? For MK9 you're talking about?
Yeah.
MK9 I never went to Evo for.
I thought you had a like a ninth place set in MK9 at Evo.
That was MKX. That was 2015. I got 9th.
And then 2016 top 8. Okay, yep. Okay, never mind then. I gave him unintentional props.
Hey man, I mean MK9. I still got. It was final round top 8, then CEO top 8 back to back. I mean,
hey,
feel like that.
All right, so we got the elephant in the room, Kerry Tagawa, young Shang Tsung.
Yes.
All of our childhoods just. I mean, it was one of the greatest things I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, dude.
It was just one of the greatest things I've ever seen in my life. My character's been reduced to a roundhouse, and I gotta hold that.
Mine is reduced to a parry, bro.
And yours is
talking about.
Hey, I love that all of the animations are MK9.
No, I like that. I like.
Why don't you guys start a change.org petition?
It already exists.
Yeah. Who do you think are the other two people that signed it? We're fucking fucking 3 strong over here.
Screen. Like,
we are 3 strong over here, changing the world. Change.org.
Oh my god. Yeah, I love Rain. So I'm there with you, but we got the roundhouse, baby.
That's true.
It's cancelable.
There might be more. There might be more. We might not know yet.
I can't really talk because I got Kodal, but yeah,
I don't really care.
Yeah, you should. If anything, you should blame Kodal for why he's been reduced to a fucking side character, dude. It's Kodal's fault.
There's like no There's no reason to use that character. I'm sorry,
bro.
Listen, I played Brendan Stark. Okay, that's. Anyways,
I'm really hyped.
I have so many questions about Shang. I can't wait until he's actually out. We get to see people put so much work into one character, and I love that we're gonna see it again to where someone is gonna have to try to be competitive with every character in the game.
Yeah.
Which I'm all for. I think that's super cool.
Soulsteel had some of the hypest moments back in MK9, other than the mirror, where you just Soulsteeled almost infinitely until they died, and then the damage buff never went away and stacked. That being said, like, do you remember? And I don't even know if you guys remember this name. Do you remember Astronaut?
Yes, of course I remember Astronaut.
Sounds familiar. Yeah.
It was Astronaut v Perfect Legend at MLG. I think it was Dallas.
Dallas, yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, he stole Cabal, did a full combo that turned back into Shang, and the combo ended with another Soul Steal. So it was a Soul Steal, full combo, return, Soul Steal back, so that it was like a complete cycle through of shit. And I was like, this is the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in my life.
That's so fucking sick.
Yeah, like the moments that come out of that are really cool. And we saw that he steals Crushing Blows, which is a huge deal.
Yes.
Yeah.
Really huge deal.
Which that means he gets Crushing Blows from himself, and he steals yours. Like, if you can perfect that, dude, imagine having good Crushing Blows and then soul stealing Garrus.
It's the inner QA analyst in me, but like, dude, the bugs that have to come with like the testing to test every single character in the roster, every matchup, dude. Oh my god.
Yeah, it sounds like a nightmare.
They're getting paid. They're right.
Yeah, I know, but like, so like the game I was just working on, Smite, there's a character in it called the Morrigan, and it takes the form of like multiple characters. There's never been more bugs for a character than that character in a game.
Christ.
Bro.
I can't imagine what kind of like
Give
crazy
love.
bugs are possible.
Give love to the NRS QA, man, because
That's
they
what
are
they do,
busting.
right?
They're busting their ass to make that character work, dude.
Good luck. Good luck. Yeah, so that's gonna be cool to watch. All the animations of MK9 ninjas, beautiful. I mean, they did like how many services to old fans in that one trailer? Like that's kind of crazy. And of course, why would you ever do a fatality from Shang Tsung and not just do the "Your Soul Is Mine"? If you do anything else but that, I'm actually gonna call you out.
We haven't seen if there's a better one yet, though.
There is no better one.
Well, wait. Your Soul Is Mine. Are you sure that's the end of a fatality, or is that just him winning?
That's
the actual.
That's just him winning, dude.
Yeah, that's what we want.
That's what I'm saying. No fatalities, no brutalities.
Okay. I got you.
You just want to hear that.
Yeah,
you just want to hear that at the end. Got you.
Just do that win pose, and if you do anything else, I'm blowing up a Shang player.
Bro, I love that they have young Shang because he looks
fucking great,
like a snack.
I'm kind of hoping they still have.
I want the jacket. I want the jacket.
I want old Shang. I think old Shang.
They gave him that old outfit that he had, like the
Yeah.
Was it MK?
Was it MK3?
No, there was one where he had like.
MK3 he wears yellow.
Yeah, I was gonna say that was yellow.
They showed like an outfit of his that looked like a throwback.
Yo,
they probably have so many.
Shang would be insane.
They probably have so many skins for him. I'm really excited to see it. There's so many different iterations of Shang over the years.
Give me that Deadly Line Shang. I'm in there.
I'm all for that. I'm all for that.
That was I think we talked about that on an episode at one point where like some of our favorite iterations of characters, or that may have just been a conversation we had on the side. Yeah. But Deadly Line Shang, if you guys haven't seen Deadly Line Shang, he looks
so good.
He looks
so
sick.
They also announced the other DLC coming,
yes, they did.
And then said there's 2 guests, right? So
yes.
Sindel, we talked about Nightwolf. It's Sindel, which is exciting.
Resident Sleeper character.
You're not excited for Sindel? I think she'll be cool in this game.
She has potential. I just hope.
No, I think she'll be cool. I'm just not a fan of.
Yeah, I don't care about Sindel, but then again, I didn't care about Jaden.
It'll piss off all the dudes that want sexy chicks, but I hope they make her like older looking.
Bro, she's fucking old.
She's old, dude.
Yeah,
like you know the dudes. They'll be like, "Where's my sexy wife?"
I mean, that's bad.
All right, hold on. I've been meaning to say this. I meant to say this on Twitter, like super publicly, to someone that said something about this. All the dudes that are like, NRS has gone full SJW. There are no sexy women in MK11. I want you to hear me out, and I want you to hear me crystal fucking clear. Devora is butt naked. What more than you want? What more do you want? You have a butt naked woman in this game. Are you fucking stupid? Are you a fucking imbecile? Butt naked.
She's butt naked.
No, she's naked.
Is she actually? I haven't been paying attention. That's so funny. Actually, I expected that sentence to go in such a different direction than what you did. I was not ready for that, like at all.
Oh, look at these people in the chat saying it's a shell. She was born with that shit. She didn't put it on. She didn't wake up that day and go, I'm gonna put on this shell because that's
bug naked. Can we please sign off now?
Because that's gonna cover me up. No. Born and bred, butt-ass, bug-naked. God damn it. You guys are idiots.
No, somebody in chat was, like, saying, why would people be mad? Like, Sindel's always been a MILF. The thing is people don't expect old people. But here's the thing. People don't expect old ladies to actually look old. They're, like, expecting, like, Jennifer Aniston, like, old, right?
What a
like,
goddess, by the way.
Yeah, she's a goddess.
Chill.
Like, shout-outs to her.
Chill.
But Sindel's, like, not supposed to be, like, some, like, hot granny, dude. She's, like... I think she should still, like, look good, but she should have wrinkles and shit.
I never want to hear the term hot granny.
Yeah, it's not ever.
Bro!
Use that phrase again.
Hashtag hot grannies, dude.
Yikes.
Maybe. Who knows? We'll have to see.
Shang Tsung's a hot grandpa, dude.
Yeah, but he can make himself look young.
Yeah.
Maybe
A little bit
Sindel
different.
can, dude.
Yo, and again, I'll bring this up again. Listen, pick katana, use flip stance. That's a good looking woman. Chill. Y'all got plenty of beautiful looking women in this game.
I feel like Aquaman sits in practice mode for the wrong reasons.
The right
I don't know,
reasons.
man.
The
The
right
right
reasons.
Bro,
Right
and if you
reasons.
get the right costume, like Scarlet has a boob window, bro.
Oh, dude.
Oh
Can't
my
lie.
god.
And guess what? Katana's also a couple thousand years old. She's pretty good looking. That's a hot
Yeah,
granny.
she's a couple 100 years, dude.
Yeah, it's a video game.
Yeah, that's true.
Hot
Oh yeah,
granny.
somebody also said like they had the chainsaw sound in it, dude. Ash Williams, baby.
That
Yeah,
would
it
be,
definitely
that would
is.
be-
Hail
It
to the
literally
king,
cannot be
baby.
anybody else.
All right, I am excited for Spawn because I think that he is gonna have the best. I think he's gonna be #1 in animations in this game.
Yeah, I think so.
Like,
I think so.
like how
too.
could he not
Can't-
be?
Can't wait to have 500 fucking spawns online to play
Yeah.
against, dude.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be completely honest with you though. I could not give a fuck less about Spawn as a character, but I know they're gonna do it justice. I know, like everyone's super excited.
I fucking love Spawn. I fucking grew up on Spawn. Yo, Spawn, low key was like one of those movies that was way ahead of its time, way back in the
Yo,
day.
okay, wait. Have you ever watched the Spawn animated series from like the 90s?
I have not actually.
No.
Okay, if you like Spawn, watch that. That shit is godlike.
I've heard
The
nothing but
same
good
voice
things.
actor is gonna be him.
Yep.
I
Michael
can't wait
John
to
White?
see Ash Williams and Johnny Cage have intros
Oh.
and just talk about
my
Hollywood
god,
movies.
dude.
I
I cannot fucking wait.
Okay, first
I
off,
hope
Bruce
I
Campbell's
hope
a god.
I love Ash vs. Evil Dead Ash, but I hope it's younger Ash.
Yeah, me too.
I
Give me Army of Darkness, Ash. Like,
Yeah.
I actually want old Ash from the new series where he's just washed up and like belligerent as ever.
No,
Like, okay, first
I
off,
love it. Like that. I'm saying I don't want that one.
I kind of do. The series started with him going at it with some chick, and he's got the wooden hand, and he's like, "Do you like my wood? Do you like my
know.
wood?"
I'm all for it.
I know.
He's gonna be so cool.
I'm a-
Ash is gonna be
I'm
one
a
of the
big
characters I wanna
fan.
Yeah,
I'm
he's
hoping
a
that
goofy guy, man.
I'm hoping that so they get away with like the hand switch, right? Because you know the switch stance, like how Hellboy's
Yeah.
hand.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Like-
that was super weird.
I think what they could do to avoid that is like have it look like a normal hand, like it's an attachment.
Mhm.
Like he has like the metal hand, but instead of being metal, it could just be like a normal fleshy looking hand.
Yeah.
And then in his combos, he like does like an animation that flips it up, and he puts the chainsaw on and does like a combo, and then
That'd
takes
be
it off
sick.
at the end of the
I could
animation.
be cool with that. Yeah, I think that would probably be the best.
That way he
to
doesn't
go.
have a chainsaw flipping from side to side, and then
Yeah.
the other thing in his moveset would be the boomstick.
I think that'd be cool. The customization with him is gonna be godlike.
Dude,
Now that I think about it.
Smart, shop S smart.
I'm just all.
That has to be an intro.
I hope so.
yeah. That
Also, we were saying that it has to be an intro where the camera's like moving, like it's the evil
Yeah,
and stuff,
Oh my God,
and it's like coming up to the screen, dude.
But if it starts like on the ground and like comes up to him or something, like that'd be so.
We'll have to wait and see, man. I mean, we're not gonna see them for a while. Yeah, probably till next year, I'd imagine, or even December, October, or something like that.
yeah. Who do you think would be the second guest character?
Terminator.
Terminator, dude.
Are you guys understand?
I when I first watched the trailer and they were like, "Yo, listen to the music," I thought it was Doom. I was so sure
If it was Doom Guy, I'd be so happy. You don't even
Bro,
understand.
I would
Doom Guy would be-
fucking have a heart attack. I would have a heart attack, but
Like,
there's
then
no
it's
way.
Terminator.
Yeah, it's Terminator.
Arnold.
Is it gonna be like Arnold Terminator, or is it just gonna be like a generic T1?
No, it has to be Arnold Terminator, dude.
All right, I'm just saying.
It has to be.
What if it was?
There's
Arnold?
new, there's a.
What
I
if they
heard
just, like,
that
roll
isn't
out
there
of this game?
isn't there another Terminator movie coming out?
Yes.
Yeah.
with him in it.
With
yeah.
Arnold.
Yeah.
Which is why
Makes
it's like so obvious that it's Terminator. Yeah.
But the Ash vs Evil Dead that new series even ended a while back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
It did.
so that one kind of came out of nowhere, for
Yeah.
sure. If it is him,
Well,
if
Unless there's multiple.
Ash belongs like as those kind of characters are like in the game, like the slashers and all that shit. Like he makes perfect sense for a game like this.
He actually makes the most sense out
Yeah.
of like a horror kind of character because he
Yeah.
fits.
And his
Everything.
personality too. Like you said, it would be fun to watch him like interact with somebody like Johnny Cage. They're
Yeah.
literally almost the same person.
Yeah, I can't wait.
can we
I'm
get
so excited.
just to shut up again all all the ones that want more nudity in this game. Can we get butt naked Arnold from the 80s?
You know that has to be an intro, right?
Yeah, just like butt naked, and it's just kind of like someone runs.
Big D, you have a fan.
Someone runs by him, and he's like, "Oh, give me those clothes," and then the match starts.
I don't know. We'll see. Terminator is another one that I'm just like, kind of whatever on. I know they're gonna do him justice.
There's some people I don't even know. I just want to see it too.
Yeah, we'll see how it is.
Yeah, that's literally it. Like, I don't really care, but like the key could be cool. Honestly, out of all the DLC, I actually only care about Ash, which is surprising because I've always said I hated guest characters, but he's funny,
Ash,
and I love.
One finally got you.
So.
Who's your guys' favorite guest character to date?
Oof.
Like released guest character, I guess.
Yes.
Dating back to MK9? Like,
yeah.
Ready, dude.
Yes, beginning with MK9.
Like, does it have to be a guest? Because, like, DLC, Rain would be my favorite.
No, guest.
Okay.
Straight guest character.
Freddy or Predator, I think.
I'm gonna go with Leatherface.
Of course.
I thought Leatherface was super cool in that game. He just did it perfectly.
I'm gonna say Freddy.
Freddy's my second, I think.
Yeah.
That being said, if it was accepted on like all platforms, dude, Kratos was kind of godlike. Not
Kratos was so
just in
broken.
okay,
Yeah,
okay,
I know.
okay,
That was so whack.
Not in gameplay, but just the fact that like just who Kratos is like is such a good fucking character for something like this, where he just literally shows up and he's like, Kratos, bro. Like, I'm all about it.
That fucking stage shook every 5 seconds. Smart idea.
And
TMNT, I might give it to TMNT for like technical wise, like the most like work went into them.
Yeah.
You know,
Ninja Turtles were sick actually.
Yeah, that's true. I can agree with that.
They had the best reveal, I think, out of any character ever from Mortal Kombat.
Dude, what if I saw somebody post about the Psy?
Yeah. Oh, dude. Okay, first off, the biggest. That has to be one of the top 3 biggest loss of erections in my life. Is when they threw the Psy down in that trailer. And all of us stopped Melina.
So
dude,
good.
I would have never played again.
And then
I legitimately would have never played.
And then I thought it was Rorschach, and then I immediately went from flaccid to erect again. Instant. Not even
really, just like that on command.
That was a half-second pump, and then
pump chump.
And then TMNT came out, and I was like, this is weird having an erection with the Teenage Turtles coming out. But no, I thought that was so sick.
Don't talk that way about teenagers.
That being said, Rorschach for Injustice 3.
No,
imagine even thinking about Injustice 3.
No
Injustice 3.
Imagine even thinking about that right now.
I'm just saying.
Let's just enjoy what we got, man. We got so much shit coming. I bet
it's a year and a half away, Ryan.
We're literally we're 1 month in MK11.
You know what they should have done? They should have made the Shang Tsung trailer.
Okay.
They should have made the Shang Tsung trailer him coming out as Melina and make everyone think that Melina was back.
I would have loved every part.
And the rest would have literally gotten death threats if they did that.
Yeah.
They would have, because the stands would have just it would have been anarchy. As much as I would have wanted to see that, I'm so happy they didn't do that, because that would have been what pushes all the stands over the edge.
Hey,
and that would have been it.
To my credit, Watchmen is about to get a series on HBO.
I'm hyped.
I am hyped. Give me like Dr. Manhattan and MK11, something like that. I'm down. I'm down.
Yeah,
bro, you gotta also watch The Boys.
The Boys? What's that?
The Boys.
It's if you like Watchmen, you'd like The Boys. It's an Amazon Prime series that's coming out.
I'm still waiting on this $1 billion Lord of the Rings series.
Yeah, keep waiting.
Here's the description for it. When superheroes abuse their superpowers instead of using them for good, the boys embark on a heroic quest to expose them, or to expose the truth about the Seven and the Vought, the conglomerate that covers up their dirty secrets.
That kind of sounds like it's Watchmen, like, already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Boys.
It does
The
sound
Boys.
Watchmen-like.
If you have Amazon Prime, you can watch it for free.
Sitting down with the boys. Done.
So
really? One try.
So hey, I'm just throwing it out there. There's a Watchmen series coming. A crossover could be cool. In MK11, Dr. Manhattan would be broken though. It's one of those broken.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, dude. He's like Cetrion, bro.
He would pistol. Okay, sorry.
He would pistol whip Cetrion.
No. Amanda, I need you to cover your ears on this one.
I already know where he's going with this.
He would pistol blue dick the shit out of her. Oh my goodness.
Okay. She's an elder goddess, dude. She ain't letting any of that shit happen.
What do you mean? He could snap his fingers and erase existence. What do you mean, dude? Like, that shit was, I'm really tired of this planet. I'm gonna go live on the moon now. Like, what?
You're an idiot.
I think we're all idiots at the end of the day.
That's facts.
Yeah, that's true.
Although, man, dang, I need to watch him. Would kind of fit in MK11 a little bit. Yo, the comedian. Yeah, he's like very Lobo-ish though. He'd kind of have that Lobo archetype.
Logo, really?
Lobo.
Yeah.
Tell me more.
No, I'm good. Now that being said, Ian and Pluto talking about Lord of the Rings. That's something that we talked about. Where if they didn't do Injustice, I would hope that's one fighting game I would want to see is like them do a Lord of the Rings fighting game since they did Shadow of War from Warner Brothers as well.
Bro. The only fighting game I need to see right now is a Blizzard fighting game.
No, from NRS.
Bro,
okay, to let NRS partner with Blizzard. I mean, you mean to tell me you wouldn't want to see like Diablo Rushdown frame traps?
Bro, fighters of the storm.
That being said,
it's literally a thing in Overwatch, dude.
Big D,
I'd be all for it.
It definitely needs to happen. Blizzard needs to do a fighting game.
My Arthas would actually be ridiculous.
Dude, yo, Arthas would be fucking. God damn it.
Would zone your dumb ass out with Mephisto. It's over.
Oh my god, dude.
Jared, don't get me hype. How great would it be to play the fucking Lich King in a fighting game?
I would play him if he was the worst character.
You'd play Arthas no matter what.
I don't care.
Really?
I actually
agree.
agree.
Biggest Arthas dick sucker you'll ever meet.
I will take the leftovers, brother. I'm all there. Let's go. Let's get it in.
Damn, you don't even like Thrall, dude.
Yeah, Thrall's pretty cool, but have you met Arthas? What, dude? What do you mean?
You don't need to listen. You don't need to tell me about Arthas. I literally read the fucking book. There's a book about Arthas, dude.
Ready?
Let's hear it. Wait, are you showing me something? That's Godlike. Yeah, I have that.
Yeah, I have that book, dude.
Bam.
That's Godlike.
Fucking Arthas, right there.
Bro, I did a painting of Arthas too, where it's like half Lich King, half Arthas.
Chris saying Illidan will be broken, probably.
Oh yeah, 100% broken.
Mix up city, dude.
Mix up city.
Dude, you're not prepared.
I can't, dude. Just imagine how cool that would be.
Imagine playing the edgiest character ever named Illidan. Like what, dude?
Everything was
from me.
Imagine playing Tracer in a fighting game.
No, dude.
She'd get cooked.
She'd be the best zoner.
She would be Geras, where she would actually reverse time. She'd actually be Geras, just as a tiny.
That would be broke, actually. Reinhardt would just have armor.
It's his armor on everything.
Actually, you know what, Blizzard? Take a seat. Don't go there.
Actually, yo. I would either play Arthas or I'd play Tyrael free.
Nah, give me Roadhog, dude.
Oh my god.
Let me snatch your dumb ass from full screen.
Oh my god, there's a white boy character if I've ever seen one. Oh my god.
Yeah, that's true, actually. One day, boys, maybe we'll live in a timeline where Blizzard does a fighting game.
Guys,
maybe.
Can we
take Deckard Cain though?
Oh my god.
All right. I'm actually going to put this on the docket for the next New World Outworld Order for us to discuss further.
Our mains for
who we would want to see in a Blizzard fighting game and from which games.
Oh, you're gonna see me make a huge list.
No, how about this? Our homework for next time: we come up with one character and give them a moveset.
Oh my god!
Give them a full list of special abilities.
All right,
that's what we should. We all pick one character and come back with it.
And
I need your help.
Chat, do the same.
I'm shotgunning Arthas, so fuck you, Aquaman.
That's cool.
Deckard Cain, dude.
That's cool.
Don't forget. That's gonna be hype.
We're not gonna forget, dude.
My name's Deckard Cain, and I come from.
How would he even have a move list? I don't even know how that would work.
Deckard Cain would destroy your ass with quests, dude.
That's true.
Do this quest, bro.
Is one of his intros him getting saved out of a fucking cage from like Tristram? Like,
dude, Bale would be fucking broken. He just puts illusions everywhere.
Dude,
That drains
Hogger?
your meter.
Wait,
Why wouldn't you main Hogger, dude?
Oh, Hogger, fuck, dude.
Can I just play a generic Hammerden instead? That shit is
no, because that's too broken.
Just teleporting everywhere on the screen.
Who's the chick white main from the Scarlet Monastery? She is a bad bitch.
Oh yeah, like the last.
Why do I know who that is?
She's the chick that's like hot with the white hair.
It's in SM Cath. You know the last boss.
Dude.
I know what you're talking about.
You fight the guy and she comes out and resurrects him after, and you fight.
Yeah,
She's
I
the
know what
priest.
you're talking about. That's
Yeah, white main, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Wait.
Walgreens Might, that helmet, dude. I know too much about that fucking game.
Yeah, goddamn.
You're getting real in depth.
Shout out World of Warcraft, best game ever made.
Dude, my life was gone in that game for years. Stop.
Classic. Wow.
Dude, the only time I've been to Montreal, it was because of WoW, because I went and partied with my guild, dude.
That's kind of sick. Be like that, you know?
I don't give a fuck about visiting Jur, dude. I went there and partied with my guild.
Wow. Wow, that's crazy, actually.
I'm just kidding, but I was there for my guild, dude. I got to get French donuts at Tim Hortons.
Tim Hortons, dude.
I know.
Tim Hortons.
I'm gonna go with fucking. No, I'm not. I'm not gonna pick the number. I was like, I'm about to go with Magni Bronzebeard, but I'm not gonna be a fuck.
Okay, relax.
All right.
Like dead Magni, like crystallized.
Yeah,
new
crystallized. Yeah.
What are some of the lamest fucking bosses that we can think of, dude? Some of the lamest bosses.
I hated the Malagos fight, if anyone remembers that.
Dude, Malagos just took so long, dude.
Yeah, it was so annoying.
so long.
Uh,
Oh, hi, Mo.
Trying to think of who else. I don't know. I really only played like certain expansions. Like I missed out on Mist of Pandaria. Well, I didn't miss out because that expansion was ass, but I skipped that expansion. I skipped Warlords. That shit was ass from what I heard.
It was.
I mean,
I played.
Wrath is the GOAT by far. Wrath is.
Yeah, Wrath is sick, dude.
Yeah, it was too good.
I liked Ulduar a lot. Ulduar was one of my favorites.
Ulduar's kind of like.
The dude with the giant hands, dude.
BFA greatest expansion ever.
Can you go to the other room and just slap the shit?
By the way, that's my brother, and he's speaking some dumb shit.
That's the easiest lull in chat ever.
Yeah, that's an Omega lull.
Imagine thinking Sylvanas was gonna be something someday when you would just like go to Undercity and she'd just be down there back in the day.
Sure,
and then she ends up committing genocide. Fuck.
I will definitely say that BFA gave me one of my favorite characters of WoW history. My boy Bonsandi.
He was kind of godlike, yeah. That was pretty cool.
Yep.
I don't like how they did Vulgin dirty. They're like, you're gonna be the worst
JK,
bro.
I'm gonna main Lazy Peon, dude.
Oh shit, dude!
Top tier free.
I like how we finally bring up Sylvanas and it just says someone in chat Zenyatta's that undead thought.
Dude, I said she committed genocide. Nothing nice should be said about her.
No.
She literally is genocidal maniac, cool. Dude. I liked her until she's committed genocide, bro.
Man, she went off. She went off of a deep end that.
Dude, she did.
That like that cliff doesn't even
remember the Sunwell, dude.
Okay, Chaos. Like what, dude?
Jesus
remember
Christ.
The Sunwell.
Anyways, let's go and end it here. We are 2 hours in. That was a great episode where we covered as much as we could about the competitive scene, guys. Go sign up for all those online events.
Full Dan, dude.
You've got Combat Cup coming. You've got the
NAEs thing,
the online NAEs for the pro competition, the CGL circuit. Guys, go sign up for all those. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Any closing thoughts from the three amigos surrounding me?
Follow me on Twitter.
At MTLJer.
That's all I got. Follow me on Twitter.
I got nothing. My Twitter account's not as important.
Ooh.
Play Paladins.
Play Paladins? No, I'm going back into Dota, man. That's it.
Bro, I'm being a good community specialist. Play Paladins.
There we go.
Play Paladins. Just tune in next time. I guess we're gonna assume we'll do it the following Monday, which we'll probably go over some of the events that have been going on. And then starting to get hype because CEO's right around the corner next.
Yes, it is.
We're gonna blink and it's gonna be time
we gotta all get our I sent rompers, but you guys weren't about the rompers, but we should definitely all get matching like floral.
Jer's seen my Hawaiian shirt.
They are floral out of my mind. Dude.
They are definitely not gonna be matching, but we are.
Can we all get white short shorts though?
Sure. That might be hard to find. I don't know. We'll talk about it.
I've never even seen short shorts in a store before.
It's because you live in Canada.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, for CEO, we're all gonna be dressed appropriately. We have a booth down there.
Yes, we do.
Or a panel. Sorry, a panel.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Which is gonna be super sick.
Yeah.
Wait, yeah. We don't have a booth. We have a pod. We're gonna do the podcast live. Yeah.
This is gonna be sick.
You're gonna have to come to that.
Yes, it's gonna be awesome. So.
We're trying to think too, like I don't know if we should do like maybe an exhibition or something between all 4 of us, like playing, or have one of us like play the audience. Like maybe we'll have like prizes for like the audience. Like maybe we can get some like limited shirts printed with our logo on it, and people who beat like Big D or something like will get like a shirt.
We'll have to brainstorm about that because that we do need
to
figure
idea.
that out
yeah,
as possible.
that is coming up pretty quick actually.
But we can come up with something fun, I'm sure, easily.
Yeah,
we'll talk about it off the show.
Last year for the one I did, it was like Jer won because he did some voice impersonation of King Kai, dude.
Yep, it was
I
godlike.
remember that. It's actually really good. Yeah,
it was really good.
Yeah.
I saw the video.
Yeah, I'm pretty dumb.
Yeah, you got some pretty interesting talents, pal.
I'm done. But thank you guys so much for watching. We'll call it there. We'll see you next time here on the new Outworld Order. Go follow each and every one of these beautiful individuals respectively, doing their own thing here in the scene and out of it. Check them out. Big D, Jer, Romanova, thank you guys so much for being here. I hope you guys had a lot of fun too. I know I did.
Absolutely.
And,
yeah.
we will see you guys for the next one. Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Yeah.